At the heart of financial education lies a quote that has been widely regarded as its moral foundation. This statement is often cited by experts, educators, and authors as a guiding principle for personal finance. Its reputation suggests that it encapsulates the essential wisdom needed to navigate financial decisions responsibly. However, the true meaning of this quote is frequently debated and sometimes misunderstood. By examining its origins and the context in which it is used, we can gain a clearer understanding of its significance. This exploration sets the stage for a deeper investigation into what the quote truly represents and how it influences the way we approach financial education. Imagine a scenario where the constant drive to acquire more information actually works against retail investors. Instead of empowering them, this relentless pursuit can foster anxiety, overwhelm, and indecision. With an endless stream of news, data, and opinions, investors may find themselves second-guessing their choices or making impulsive decisions. Paradoxically, trying to know more can lead to overtrading, emotional reactions, and ultimately, financial losses. This raises an important question. Could less be more when it comes to investing knowledge for individuals? The answer may challenge conventional wisdom about the value of information in financial markets. This video unfolds through a carefully crafted investigative structure designed to guide viewers through a series of interconnected mysteries. At the outset, 3 distinct loops are introduced, each representing a thread of inquiry that will shape the narrative. These loops are not isolated. Instead, they weave together, creating a dynamic framework for exploration and discovery. As the story progresses, each loop will be revisited and gradually resolved, allowing the audience to witness how separate elements converge. This approach ensures a cohesive journey, building anticipation as clues and revelations accumulate. Ultimately, the closure of these loops will provide clarity, tying together the complexities introduced at the beginning. Take a moment to consider your own experiences with financial information. Have you ever felt overwhelmed by the sheer volume of advice, news, and data available? Reflect on how this constant stream may have influenced your emotions, decisions, or sense of confidence. Recognizing these feelings is an important step toward understanding your relationship with money. By acknowledging the impact of information overload, you can begin to find strategies that help you navigate financial choices with greater clarity and calm. In today's financial media landscape, there's a widespread belief that accumulating more information automatically leads to greater knowledge. This mindset encourages constant consumption, endless news updates, market analyses, and influencer opinions. Many assume that staying perpetually informed is the key to making smarter financial decisions. However, this approach often results in information overload, where the sheer volume of data can obscure what truly matters. Influencer culture amplifies this trend, promoting the idea that more content equals better insight. Yet, true understanding comes not from quantity, but from discerning which information is relevant and reliable. Recognizing this distinction is essential for navigating the complexities of modern finance. Information overload can have profound consequences for investors. When faced with an overwhelming stream of data, individuals may experience heightened anxiety and stress, making it difficult to process and prioritize relevant information. This often leads to reactive trading, where decisions are driven by emotion rather than careful analysis. As a result, investors may struggle to maintain a coherent understanding of market trends and lose sight of long-term strategies. The constant barrage of news and updates can erode the ability to distinguish between meaningful insights and noise, ultimately undermining confidence in decision-making. Over time, this collapse of meaningful understanding can negatively impact investment outcomes and financial well-being. In today's digital age, we are constantly bombarded with information. The challenge lies in distinguishing meaningful signals from irrelevant noise. Signals are the valuable pieces of data that help us make informed decisions, while noise consists of distractions and unnecessary details. When we consume excessive amounts of data without filtering, it becomes difficult to identify what truly matters. This overload can lead to confusion, clouded judgment, and ultimately poor decision-making. By learning to separate signal from noise, we can focus on the information that drives clarity and better outcomes. As we move deeper into the concept of knowing more, it's important to recognize that thinkers like Charlie Munger emphasize understanding frameworks over simply accumulating facts. For Munger and his peers, True knowledge is not just about memorizing information, but about grasping the underlying structures that shape our decisions and perceptions. Frameworks provide a way to organize and interpret facts, allowing us to see patterns and make better judgments. By focusing on these mental models, we can approach complex problems with greater clarity and adaptability. This shift from facts to frameworks marks a profound change in how we pursue wisdom and make sense of the world around us. Charlie Munger, renowned investor and vice chairman of Berkshire Hathaway, introduced the concept of a latticework of mental models. This approach emphasizes the importance of drawing knowledge from multiple disciplines, such as psychology, economics, mathematics, and history, to make better decisions. Rather than relying solely on financial analysis, Munger advocates for integrating diverse perspectives to gain a deeper understanding of complex problems. By building a broad foundation of mental models, investors can recognize patterns, avoid common pitfalls, and respond more effectively to uncertainty. This multidisciplinary mindset is considered essential for wise investing, as it allows individuals to see beyond conventional wisdom and adapt to changing circumstances. Building a robust investment framework requires a multidisciplinary approach. Psychology helps investors understand behavioral biases and emotional decision-making, which can impact market trends and individual choices. History provides valuable lessons from past market cycles, crises, and recoveries, offering context for current events. Physics and engineering contribute analytical tools and models that can be applied to risk assessment and portfolio optimization. Biology offers insights into human behavior and adaptability, helping investors anticipate how people might respond to changing market conditions. By integrating these diverse fields, investors can develop more resilient strategies that account for both quantitative analysis and human factors. Facts can often seem transient, changing as new information emerges or as perspectives shift. In contrast, mental models provide a stable framework for understanding the world, allowing us to interpret and organize facts meaningfully. When we cultivate true knowledge, it goes beyond memorizing isolated details. It involves building robust mental models that endure over time. This deeper understanding fosters patience, as we become less reactive to momentary changes and more focused on long-term insights. Clarity arises from seeing how facts fit within broader patterns, enabling us to make thoughtful decisions. Ultimately, the durability of mental models empowers us to navigate complexity with confidence and composure. The evidence collected reveals significant limitations in the widely adopted popular approach. While this method often relies on narrow perspectives and oversimplified solutions, it frequently fails to address complex, real-world challenges. In contrast, multidisciplinary frameworks draw upon diverse fields of expertise, integrating insights from various disciplines to create more robust and adaptable strategies. This comprehensive approach not only uncovers hidden connections, but also enhances problem-solving capabilities. By comparing outcomes, it becomes clear that multidisciplinary wisdom offers greater resilience and effectiveness than the broken popular model. The evidence strongly supports a shift toward embracing broader, more collaborative frameworks for lasting success. At this pivotal moment, we uncover how a seemingly noble quote has been transformed by financial media. Originally intended to inspire thoughtful decision-making, the phrase is now wielded as a tool to encourage constant market speculation. Investors, once guided by wisdom and patience, are subtly nudged into a cycle of rapid information consumption and impulsive trading. The result is a shift from prudent investing to a form of informed gambling, where the pursuit of knowledge is overshadowed by the pressure to act quickly. This revelation highlights the powerful influence of media narratives on investor behavior, often steering individuals away from long-term strategies and towards short-term risks. The knowledge trap describes a paradox where the relentless pursuit of more information can actually hinder effective decision-making. In investing, this often manifests as an addiction to constant news updates, market chatter, and data streams. Rather than clarifying opportunities, this overload of information can create confusion and anxiety, making it difficult to focus on what truly matters. Investors may find themselves reacting to every headline instead of sticking to a disciplined strategy. Over time, this habit can undermine long-term success as genuine insight becomes drowned out by irrelevant noise. Recognizing the difference between useful knowledge and distracting information is essential for making sound investment choices. The solution begins by challenging our traditional understanding of knowledge. Instead of striving to know more, we focus on discerning what information is unnecessary. By redefining knowing more as knowing what not to know, we can avoid the pitfalls of information overload. This approach emphasizes the importance of building robust frameworks that help us filter out irrelevant details. With these frameworks, we can concentrate on what truly matters, making our learning and decision-making processes more efficient. Ultimately, this shift allows us to navigate complex environments with greater clarity and purpose. Sound investing is built on three fundamental pillars. First, a durable competitive advantage ensures that a company can maintain its market position and profitability over time, even in the face of competition. Second, quality management is crucial. Effective leaders guide their organizations with vision, integrity, and a commitment to long-term growth. Finally, sensible pricing means purchasing investments at a value that reflects their true potential, rather than chasing trends or overpaying. By focusing on these core elements, investors can increase their chances of achieving consistent and sustainable returns. During periods of market turmoil, psychological resilience becomes a crucial asset. The ability to remain calm and composed, even when faced with uncertainty, helps investors avoid impulsive decisions that can lead to unnecessary losses. Drawing on historical perspective is equally important. Markets have weathered countless storms over the decades, and downturns are often followed by recoveries. Understanding this cyclical nature can provide reassurance and help maintain peace of mind. By focusing on long-term goals and remembering past recoveries, individuals can navigate volatility with greater confidence and stability. Reflecting on these insights, the central lesson is clear. True progress often comes from a thoughtful, curated approach. Rather than getting lost in the constant pursuit of new data, focusing on enduring principles can provide a more stable foundation for decision-making. Patience allows us to sift through information, identifying what truly matters and discarding what is merely noise. Timeless ideas have stood the test of time for a reason, offering guidance that remains relevant even as trends shift. By advocating for this method, we prioritize depth over distraction and clarity over confusion. Ultimately, embracing a patient, principle-driven mindset leads to more meaningful and lasting outcomes. Taking control of your financial journey starts with staying informed and connected. If you found these insights helpful, consider liking and subscribing to stay updated with future content. Sharing your own strategies for filtering financial noise can help build a supportive community where everyone benefits from diverse perspectives. By engaging with others, you not only strengthen your understanding, but also contribute to a collective effort towards smarter financial decisions. Together, we can navigate the complexities of financial information and empower each other to make confident choices. We invite you to share your thoughts in the comments below. What do you choose to ignore in order to protect your peace of mind? Your experiences and insights can help others navigate similar challenges. Additionally, if there are any quotes or topics you'd like us to explore in future investigations, let us know. Your suggestions are valuable and help shape the direction of our content. We look forward to reading your perspectives and ideas. As we reach the end of our journey, thank you for joining us and engaging with these important insights. Remember, true success in investing comes not just from gathering information, but from applying wisdom and discernment to every decision. Approach each opportunity with care, patience, and a commitment to learning. By prioritizing safety and thoughtful strategy, you lay the foundation for lasting financial growth. Stay mindful, invest responsibly, and let wisdom guide your path forward.